Better, stronger, scooter.
All right,
mate.
good day.
Crikey.
Oh,
Crazy.
let's give a warm hello to Ilias Patatatlis. Welcome, my friend.
Woo! America! Hi, everyone. We're listening to the Sketchbook Heroes Summer Special. Sketchbook Heroes Summer Special? God damn it, Sketchbook Heroes Summer Special!
With me, Robert.
And Mom.
Shut up, clock.
Oh
damn.
shit, it's Sean Clark. I need to continue on my personal device.
And he does it again. Fantastic. So, yeah, let's just cut
that shit
Yeah,
out.
let's cut that shit.
Okay, let me turn around.
Turn around. Ilias needs to move his chair so he can see me while we're talking in the podcast thing.
Spread my legs wider.
You shouldn't be wearing those shorts because that's really not
Not
politically correct.
politically incorrect shorts. Everyone should have these politically incorrect shorts.
Everybody's just going to be walking around naked from now on.
Yep.
Because that's the only thing that's politically correct.
Exactly, because that was the way that we were born.
Mm-hmm.
And I have no idea where we're going with that. Hey!
Hey!
Warm up done.
Warm up done, and we are in business, I guess.
Exactly.
So how you been, buddy?
It's been good, actually. You know, all the freelance stuff has sort of calmed down. Work has calmed down, and I am more stressed than ever.
Dude, just calm down.
Calm down. Calm down.
Jesus.
Calm down.
Calm down.
Calm down. Calm down.
Yeah, always got to go the races.
Everybody's,
route.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Everybody say you real fast.
Calm down.
Calm down.
Calm down.
Calm down. Calm down. It is the Swedish, what is it, National?
Racist Day.
Racist Day, that's the one.
Yeah, that's it. So it's a day off for everybody.
For everyone.
To be racist.
It's so weird. Racism, a
Yay.
laughing matter. It is. Our world is so weird.
This is why I shouldn't be the one close to the buttons.
Okay. That's more sounds than we've used in every podcast up to this point with that new machine. Just wrong. No.
Yeah, I'm going to stop now. But it's a lot of fun.
It is wild.
Yeah, it's so much. I'm like, I feel red, like I'm embarrassed. So I'm super sorry.
That's the
everybody.
best thing about podcasts. You know, no one picks up on that.
Yeah, that's why I have to explain everything.
My face is turning red.
Red Rob.
Ooh, that's good, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Red Rob.
Mm.
So if we have any musicians out there,
Stay close to me.
stay close to bees.
Oh, yeah.
My dog stepped on a bee.
Oh.
Turning my face to the side, looking weird. That shit's over with.
Yeah.
That's more
It's finally
interesting
done.
than my life.
Actually, yes. And he won.
Yeah.
I mean,
And the memes that have come out of that is also fun.
I haven't seen any of them.
No, it was just like the first, like there was a picture of Johnny Depp holding up his fist and like the first man to win an argument against a woman or something like that. It was pretty funny.
Ever.
Ever. Yeah. It's like, I love that they found like an image that fits as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's funny.
No, but it is. It does feel like justice has been,
Dude,
like done.
she surely lied, but it is just such a circus. It's such a...
And
such a-
maybe she was attacked.
That's
and
what,
maybe
dude.
she-
That's what I talked about with my friend. That's like a lawyer, and I was like, even if she was a victim, she fucked up so bad that even if something did happen, she messed it up so bad that she fucked it
wished
up
that
for
she
herself.
didn't fuck it up that bad.
Like that. Yeah, exactly. It's real bad. No, but it was just like she basically just started digging her own grave with the weirdness of her testimony and the lies and the
but it just kept going.
kept going. Yeah,
And then like every time she went on stand, she made up something new. Yeah. And of course, I mean, we all feel bad for a dog. Jesus.
Yeah.
That's
no dog
horrific.
should step on a beat.
No, and she definitely deserves a couple of $1 million just for that.
So weird.
And,
man.
but I mean, yeah. At least you got to punch Johnny Depp. A lot of people really wish they could.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
Okay, moving
we're
on.
done with
So,
that.
dude, summer special. How have you been? What are you up to in the future?
Oh my God, I'm so dead, and my hair is stuck to the thing. Ow.
Yes. Tell us about your hair.
Yeah. Don't be jealous. No, I just came back from tattoo convention in Trollhättan, which
Trollhättan.
Yeah, it's pretty close to Gothenburg. So I was there this weekend. We tried to work as much as we could. For me, it was an okay convention. It kind of went similar to the previous one in Norrköping. But for some reason, they had the convention just during the same time as a festival, Summerburst, in Gothenburg.
Yeah, that's true.
And there was another festival close by called Aqua, whatever it is. And there was also this car show same time.
The fuck?
So
yeah, and that tattoo people that go.
all of the places where tattoo people want to go was during the tattoo convention.
The fuck?
So,
why didn't they put them all in the same spot?
Yeah. So this convention is normally during February. So because of COVID, they've had to move it so many times, and this was the only time they could have it. So we had, I would say, less than half the people that normally come to this convention was there this time. So it was really, really slow, and I think it was close to like 100 tattoo artists from all over the world.
Oh.
And a lot of them were just sitting on their asses. My boss, Malin, being one of them, not getting to do, I think she did maybe 4 tattoos in 2 days.
Fuck.
And she's super duper fast, like Jet Li fast.
Calm down.
So, yeah, she was really stressed about it. Because obviously, when you go to a convention, you at least want to make back the money you spent going to the convention and paying for the convention, which is like, I would say maybe $1,000 all in all, like with hotel travels and the convention and food, and that's pretty much what I made. So I made back what I spent,
the money at least,
which is like, it's okay. But I was just happy I got to work as much as I did, and compared to everybody else, I did really, really well.
Fuck.
And that is, I guess, something that that hit me this convention more than any. That actually, looking the way I do at a convention has a bigger impact than I realized previously. I've always loved dressing up. Like, I love wearing a suit and tie type thing. It's just, it feels fancy. You get to feel a bit cooler. But it just gives people, this sense of professionalism, I guess, is the word I'm looking for. And funny enough, so we had the convention. After the convention is finished, there's an after party. And then after the after party, we had an after party. And at that after party...
The after party.
The after party, I was talking to a guy who, he's not like... I think he does a couple of tattoos every once in a while, but he's more of a helping hand during conventions. So he's just fixing stuff, getting people what they need, and, being one of the runners, more or less. Mm-hmm. And he told me that, like, it's so weird talking to you, because when I see you're like the type of guy that I would avoid, because you don't look like a serious tattoo artist, like with your suit and tie business. Like, you look like a yuppie, somebody that is totally against everything that I believe in as a tattoo artist, because he's the typical tattoo artist with tattoos on his face and piercings everywhere and kind of... dirty clothes-ish, that punk rock type, well, the typical tattoo artist look, which is kind of also what I've been going against my entire tattoo lifetime, trying to be the nice guy instead of the badass, and being well-dressed instead of underdressed or whatever. Like, not going against the system, but trying to get above the system in a way, I guess. Like,
do your own thing, basically.
Yeah, for sure. And this really made me think about the way I present myself, and actually made me feel really proud about that, because I do feel like, well, if I would just have had the normal t-shirt or whatever, I probably wouldn't have made as much money as I did during this convention. So that brings us to today's topic, more or less, which is always pulled out of our asses.
What? No, we planned this weeks ago.
Oh, yeah, we did.
I have notes somewhere.
Yeah, you do. Cool. So with that said,
I have an app called Notes.
Thank you guys for listening. Yes, and no, we really appreciate you guys so much for listening, and Underverket for giving us.
But also,
us all
if you're
advice.
listening to this episode, sign up for the event because it's out. It's really out now. It's not
really
just something we keep saying.
No,
it's actually
not
out there.
make-believe.
So go into Ilias Pathless Instagram or the Sketchbook Heroes Instagram.
Or Rob Ekblom Instagram,
Rob Ekblom
or
Instagram,
Tattoos by
or-
Rob Instagram. And
Exactly.
Click the link. Yeah.
Because the event is waiting for you to sign up. Yeah. And we only have 85 spots.
Yeah.
So
And
sign up.
They are
Oh
filling
shit!
up.
And we need to actually start texting people to,
Yeah.
But sign up because we can't let more people than that into the event. So if you're in Stockholm, grab a friend, have them sign up, and come along.
Come along now. Come along with me.
That's exactly the song.
I was like, it took me one extra second to get it, but yeah.
But so bring a friend.
Do it.
While there are tickets.
We would love to meet you guys.
And when I say ticket, you're going to get a text.
Yeah, you're gonna yeah. But
Tickets within
but what a
quotation
text.
marks.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Yes. But yeah, with that said, intro song, go.
Clear in 17 degrees.
Sean Clark. The weather is 17 degrees. Cool.
Love it. Intro.
Artists of the world unite. Step out of your comfort zone into the danger zone.
They loved 80s cartoons. Even with beards and tattoos, you know they haven't changed at all. Failing sketchbooks every night, getting better with each line. Sketchbook hero, imagination burning. Sketchbook hero, sketchbook hero, pick up the sketchbook hero. They don't seem to have any line.
What's with the timing and the fucking Sean Clark?
I don't know.
Always.
Man. He like today he's been on twice. Yeah. He's
Yeah.
and we're back. I mean.
Oh yeah. Fantastic. So Ilias, take it away with your notes.
What? Yeah, the notes. Yeah. So Robert did a thing, and someone said things about his appearance.
No,
And
but when I told you this story,
Yeah.
what went through your brain when I told you this story?
I just saw myself sort of like in that same position where you are perceived in a certain way, and people think less of you because of said appearance. For me, like I work out a lot. And
Really? I hadn't
What?
noticed. No.
And I dress like I train a lot. You know what I mean? Like everything is fitted.
Bruh.
Yeah, bruh. And I have a cap. Sometimes forward, sometimes backwards, sometimes to the side, depending on where the sun is hitting me or the mood that I'm in. And you get labeled. Like it's like I know that I do it too. I'm like, oh, that's a cunt.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But we all do it. We all label people to some extent.
Yeah, but it's always the first impression, right? You
Yeah.
see somebody and you just immediately know everything about this person.
Of course.
Without
And-
ever having
And we did
spoken.
that last year.
Yeah,
Yeah. Before the podcast.
And it was amazing.
It was amazing. And we'll never talk about it because it was so wrong.
Yeah,
In all
exactly.
the right ways.
Yes.
No, but seriously though, I try to hold off on my opinions about people.
Yeah.
And the older you get, the more, not everyone, but personally, I think you and me at least, we try not to judge people
No.
before we've had a chance to
I mean, we've
meet
never
them.
really been those types of people, even
No.
though we judge
Yeah.
people all the
No,
time.
all the
But we
time.
still give everybody a chance,
Yeah.
you know? Like And we're not the type of people that would not talk to somebody because
of a certain look.
Yeah, if it's a race or clothing or
such a weird thing to
whatever
base your opinion on someone.
but some people are like that. The older generation might be afraid to talk to somebody with a lot of tattoos, for example, because
piercings
they're
or
definitely going to mug them or rape them or both.
Dude, that is something that I noticed when we went to Dubai with work.
All the tattooed people?
Dude,
no.
Yes, exactly that. No. The only person they stopped for a drug search was a girl with pink hair and tattoos. The only person they stopped. Like usually, when I travel and I have a full beard and look like a foreigner. I was expecting a bit more resistance when I went to the US. Didn't happen, but she got pulled over both on the way to Dubai and from Dubai. They're men with machine. No, but dude, men with machine guns. The pink hair druggie there.
Yeah,
she's like a computer programmer. And
in all fairness, she's probably the one that has the drugs too. But
that was
probably not. But
that's the thing.
Going back to
such a calm person.
Back to how I dress.
Yeah.
I normally travel with the shirt and tie and stuff because I don't want to wrinkle them in the suitcase.
Yeah.
So I rarely get stopped. I'm also extremely white and look
privileged.
very yes.
I'm very privileged.
It's only in Germany actually they stop me because I don't know. Maybe they see the tattoos and go.
No, I think I've been stopped once.
Really?
Yeah. Here in Sweden, going to the US.
Yeah.
And it was super, super calm. Because, usually on my keys, there's this little tiny Swiss Army knife.
Oh, yeah.
I forgot to, detach it. And because I use it to sharpen my pen, and I forgot to take it off. And they did a routine check. And then, I was like, I don't have nothing to hide. And I take out my keys. And I see my little Swiss Army knife. Yeah. I was like, oh my God, I brought a knife to an airport. Mm-hmm. I put it on the table. I throw my, I had just the backpack. I just started throwing all the stuff above the keys, just They were like, oh, that's good. You put it all back in and you're good to go. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, but I think it's up to a certain...
No, that's not a thing.
Really?
I asked my friend, the cop, that's going to pick me up after the show.
Oh, yeah.
It's not a thing. You still get stopped.
So you're getting arrested.
No, so knives on airports, not a...
Because I normally travel with my pen case.
Yeah.
And in that pen case, I always have a
bunch of knives.
Mat knife, carpet knife, I guess.
Yeah.
One of those
Yeah. The little...
I've had it there forever. And I never remember that I have it there.
You know what the best part of the story is? On our way home from the US, I'm like, I have the knife. And they were like, oh yeah, sir, you're good to go. And then my friend Mario comes along and they were like, sir, stop. They were like, empty your bag. And they take out and they're like, he has 2 bags of Skittles. And they start doing this drug search on the Skittles. She has some type of dust and they're checking the Skittles because apparently something about Skittles is a common drug thing.
It's in the name.
Dude, and they just they start dusting his his Skittles for drugs, and me and another guy, we were just sitting there laughing and taking pictures from afar.
Of course.
And they do this she just sweeps them clean and just checks. I'm like, for a little candy, I have a knife in my bag and they're like, the candy, that's where it's at.
What about your pound of Coke? They didn't even notice.
They didn't even check.
Yeah.
They were like, oh my good sir, you dropped your drugs.
You dropped your cocaine.
You dropped your bricks of cocaine, sir.
Make sure not to spill that on the plane.
Exactly.
You don't want to lose
Sir, your bricks of cocaine. Mr. Skittles, you hold that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, sir, sorry, could I borrow your knife for a second? I just need to stab this Mario guy.
I need to open the Skittle box. She was just a little hit of your cocaine. Thank you for the knife.
Let's get that candy.
Just smorgasbord.
Oh my God, that's horrible.
Yeah.
But
what were we talking about?
Looks.
Yeah, being judged
and exactly.
on your appearance. Yeah.
And so kind of what I had in my head after the whole convention was that, do I become more professional? am I a better tattoo artist with that sort of dress code or whatever?
The outfit, yeah.
Yeah, the outfit, exactly. Or is that just in my head? It's probably just in my head for sure.
But that's enough, isn't
Like
it?
in the
though?
studio, sometimes I only have like training pants. What do you call them?
Sweatpants.
Mucus, sweatpants and a t-shirt, and I'm feeling super loosey-goosey and everything's awesome.
Just sound.
in all those ways. Yes. But I do feel
loosey-goosey body.
dad bod. now.
Dad bod, yeah. AKA loosey-goosey. Just like my head, just like, I don't know. I just see like, I don't know.
I see
Like, I see no
your
bone structure,
loosey-goosey
yeah.
dance, but just completely naked.
Dude, oh, that is so horrifying.
Flappity,
Yeah,
flappity,
flap. Oh my God.
Yeah, if you know, you know.
If you know. If you don't, thank
Please.
goodness.
Yeah,
Thank goodness.
good for you.
Good for you.
You can sleep at night. No, so yes, I do feel like I am a lot more professional with the suit and tie or shirt and tie because it's really warm. But that brought me back to thinking of when I was a breakdance teacher and how much that impacted me actually. If I was just like, I was in a super big hurry to get to my class, I was running late, I just took whatever I had that I could sort of train in, ran away, and then sort of started training. I never felt as good as I did if I took a little bit of extra time to really have a cooler looking outfit, like looking like a proper breakdance dude
And also,
or b-boy.
whatever you felt right that day, because that's how you know, clothes work
of
as
course.
well. You know,
I
like,
can't have that same outfit every time because that
'cause
would
then,
be...
yeah, it's like listening to the same workout song every day. Like
Exactly.
basically, it
Yeah, you get
loses
pumped
it.
that one
Yeah.
time and you're like, this is
This is the best song. Yeah. And the next time you're like, it doesn't work. I have the tiger, but I'm fish. None of these work.
That's the one.
That's the
I
one.
want. Yeah, that's what I want. Damn it. Yeah, exactly. So I really do have the proof, I guess, for myself that, for me at least, wearing the right type of outfit really makes my level go up in terms of how I do stuff. It's super silly. I feel embarrassed even thinking about it, but it's true. It really does make a big difference. And I am wondering if that works in just sitting at home and drawing as well. Like, not that I'm going to put a fucking shirt on
but I
and
think
a tie.
it does. Like during the pandemic, I think they went out with like some research as well that if you just like get up, get dressed, go outside for a walk, and then come back in and start working, that has a bigger impact on your morale, I guess, than just sitting at home in the clothes you woke up in, if you have clothes, sleeping.
Yeah.
And it just isn't the same thing. There's something, I think you get activated somehow. Like,
Yeah.
So I definitely think it helps.
Because I was with Anna at that time, and she had to do the walk. She did like just a little walk in the park, almost like a dog.
I took her out
I
for
mean
a
a
walk.
bitch. No.
Oh my God.
No. Still love her. She's amazing. But she had to do a little walk, just a 20-minute walk before starting work every day. And that just became her like getting started routine. If she didn't do that, she wouldn't really get into working.
And you wouldn't give her a Scooby snack.
Definitely not. No snacks for that bitch. Yeah, I did it again.
So wrong. She was like, how to make it more wrong? But okay, you did it.
It's
You're a
closest.
winner. Yeah. Exactly. I don't celebrate that. I couldn't reach any other button.
Exactly. Yeah, all that. No, so it really worked for her. The Scooby snack.
The Scooby snack,
of course,
exactly.
obviously. Yeah, and because I got to go to work all the time, I didn't ever get to experience the feeling of not having that in my life. And I used that ride to work, like the 20-minute or half an hour from my door to the office, so to speak. That is my getting into work mode session. It's kind of like meditating. It's really, because I'm always nervous when I go in for a tattoo. If it's a new client, even more. How will I sort of come across to this person. You know, everything that I have in my head needs to be kind of resolved before I get to work. And it's a process, you know. You just go through that every day. And if I didn't have that, I think it would be a horrible experience for me. Like, I really need to have that to be the happy, friendly guy that you meet every time you go into the shop. But it would be really interesting to see what would happen if I live 5 minutes away from the shop. Like, what would that process be? Because then maybe I would actually start wearing a shirt and tie just to skip those beats. Because going through that half an hour journey to the studio, I kind of mentally put the shirt and tie on. If I wore a certain outfit every day, I think I would automatically just become a little bit better, which is something that I am going to actively try to do, because it's just a style thing as well. For one, I love dressing up like that. Two, I think it looks really cool being a very well-dressed tattooer. Like, so you have maybe a shirt, a vest, and a tie, and then you roll up your sleeves and you have the tattoos.
Yeah.
Like, it's just cool. It's just really cool.
I agree.
So that's something that I would like to do. I just need a little bit more money so I can buy clothes. But it's so interesting. And I would love to hear everybody listening, like, what your thoughts on this is. Do you agree? Do you not agree? What is your routine with outfits or not? Like, do you have an example? If you do, or if you have any thoughts on this matter, please go on to the Discord and just comment on the episode.
On the episode
folder.
discussion. Channel.
And I would love to hear what you guys have to say, or read, I guess. But back to you, Ilias.
No, I dress all the time. It's conscious stuff, you know. Like, I have when I work out, I dress in a certain way that makes me feel good. Yeah, I don't care how people perceive that style.
But do you actively feel stronger with the right outfit?
Yeah, with the right, like for example, it's vain, but the more like muscle I can see when I work out.
I bet you think the song is about you.
Yeah, exactly. But it is like, it does affect you, like the way that you dress. If you dress like a slob and you see a slob in front of you, you feel like a slob. You know what I mean? Like when you've had like the same t-shirt on for like way too long and it doesn't really
rhyme with the song.
Exactly, thank you.
I had to.
And it's just like, it doesn't fit as well the next day, and your hair never falls quite down in quite the same way.
That's all you had to say.
But it is just... Jesus Christ. It does change you a little, and it's all the little things that sort of become the whole, you know, like eventually, like it'll either make you it'll turn into something positive or negative. So you can choose sort of like, do I want to add to the positive pile or the negative pile?
Yeah. And I don't know if you've ever done this, but like if you were going to a party, like way back in the day, and you didn't feel like you wanted to talk to anybody, I would actively dress kind of down.
I've never done this.
But it's just occurred to me now that I do kind of dress the way... If I want to talk to more people, then I would dress in a certain way to kind of look more appealing, or the way I think people would find me more appealing. Maybe wearing a t-shirt that I think people would react to. I remember the t-shirt. Did I give you the sticky one?
No, that one I won at a contest from Vodafone. I know which one you mean.
Yeah. But that one would, like, you could put not cardboard. What's it called? Velcro messaging stuff. Yeah. Like, because that one you could really make a statement.
You could make a statement, and sometimes it was just so dumb.
But you wore it a lot when you had it.
Dude, like, so much, and it always got the attention.
Of course.
Like, yeah. And it's a really funny shirt. Like, and it was back in the day when, you know,
Velcro was a thing.
Yeah. no, but when you could write basically anything. Yeah, and it was just
people being
I think it's time. Like at one point it said, "Smile if you want to sleep with me," and it made everyone laugh. Dude, it's like, I would never wear that now, but everyone laughed. It didn't matter, you know, the gender. Like, everyone laughed at that because you're like, oh, what does it say? Because the text wasn't even big, so you had to actually focus
exactly,
to read it, and then you were like, what the hell? And then like, oh my god, and then you start laughing because it's so dumb, and then you look at the person wearing the shirt, and you're like, yes, I know, I know, it's dumb, I know, but we were young.
But that probably gave you a lot of like boost.
No, but it is
because just seeing that one person
just making people laugh, like whether it's like by way of stand-up comedy or just making people feel good, you feel good.
Of
like,
course,
that's the thing. If you can make a couple of friends laugh, you lift their spirits, and that in turn makes you feel so much better.
Yes. Like a god.
Yeah. No, but that's what I mean. And if you can continue doing that, it feels even better. Like it is basically the old time Instagram like.
Exactly. Yeah. No, but you get that friendly kick of dopamine.
In a good way.
In a good way. In a healthy way. Exactly. But yeah, I just find the topic very, very interesting, and it's something that I really haven't thought about all that much. But yeah, it's definitely something that I will be a lot more conscious about going ahead in the future. And specifically after if I finally get to change up my style or appearance for work and start using quote unquote uniform for work. Will it make me more professional? Will I get more clients? What's going to happen?
I think at a convention, yes. I don't think, since it is, you book clients and they don't always get to see you in that sense.
But there's a lot of word of mouth as well.
Of course.
So if somebody comes in and they see the outfit.
You got to have a tattoo name, like fancy tattoo, like blah, blah, blah. Just to have if that was your gimmick, that it's in the name. Yeah. Because right now you're just,
Tattoos by Rob.
Yeah, Tattoos by Rob, which is your Instagram handle. But if you actually had Fatbird, the studio, it has a brand, a name to it. Yeah. If you had your, I'm getting tattooed by,
Fancy
Rob.
Fatbird.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah. Fancy Fatbird.
Yeah. It works, man.
No, it does work. It does work. It's perfect. But it's still it's a thing, you know what I mean? And then they come and you are fancy.
Fanny.
Yeah. Fanny Rob.
Oh, man.
It is a thing,
Yeah.
And you make it a thing as well.
Fancy Rob.
Fancy Rob, yeah.
Fancy Rob at Fatbird. It kind of works.
It works, yeah. And it is a fun little thing. And I'm like, oh, he's always so fancy. And you could make a thing out of it. I don't know.
Exactly.
But it does work, and it might be a fun thing that people enjoy,
I do casual Fridays.
Yeah. And then you have your monocle and your
of course
top hat.
And I've always said that, but I could actually have a monocle because I only have the one eye with the what do you call it? Mistake or fault.
Oh, okay.
When I wear glasses, one of the eye is just glass. The other one is actually with strength. Mm-hmm. So I could wear a monocle and it would work with the purpose, not just to look cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you buy monocles?
Yes, of course.
No, but I mean with how much
a proper
pay? Yeah, with the actual.
I'm sure it's crazy expensive now.
Yep.
But
just
why would
one
it?
piece of glass. No, it shouldn't be. It should be
it should be cheaper than anything.
Because usually the thing that costs as well is the frame.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. I'm gonna look into it. Actually,
because
that'd be really cool. Because that would definitely be a statement. That would be everybody would remember.
And something that I wanted to talk about was the guy that you talked to. Mm-hmm. Because the first thing when you told me that, I thought cunt.
Yeah, and he looks like a cunt.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. No, but just saying stuff like that. Oh, I wouldn't respect you because the way you dress says a lot about a person.
Yeah.
But I think it's cool.
Yeah,
exactly. You were good.
Sort of intimate. We were really, really close at that time. So we'd been partying for quite a few hours. So we had really gotten to know each other. So that's why I guess he felt like he could actually say something about it.
No, I like that he brought it up. Yeah. Because that shows a bit of hopefully it's a learning moment for him as well. Oh shit, I'm the cunt. Basically because.
And that's what it felt like.
Yeah.
And it was also just bringing it up because it was interesting.
Yeah.
Because when you looked around the room or the entire tattoo convention, I'm the only guy with a fucking tie on.
Yeah.
I'm the only guy with a fucking shirt on, for that matter. A lot of people actually don't even wear a t-shirt because
They're just naked,
they're fully tattooed, so they want to show off the tats. So a lot of people do work without a shirt.
That's what you should do. You should have sleeveless shirt. It's so weird. It's so wrong. And then you'll be the cunt again. That's for when you rip off your sleeves.
Exactly. Look at these guns.
Guns. I mean tattoos.
Duns. Yeah.
No, but I don't know, man. Like, it's just like, I've thought about it as well, because, you know, when you've heard it enough times as well, like, oh, I wouldn't, like, I thought you were just like a bro, because of the muscle or the way you dress or whatever. Like, you can either conform, you know, and start like, oh, I should probably cover up this or that, or I should dress different, or you could just embrace it. Yeah.
Yeah. Why?
Yeah. Why?
Why do we care so much about that? Like, as people in general, I mean, why do human beings care so much about how we present ourselves and how other people view us?
Mm-hmm.
And this is obviously something that I do think about quite a bit. I want to look clean and I want to look professional. That's why I love the whole black and white look. I work with a white t-shirt because it's kind of ballsy in a tattoo community, because color goes everywhere. The white t-shirt is never going to be white. It's always going to be white with stains on it, which maybe sounds gross, but it kind of is. But I still love that. So even just putting on the white t-shirt puts me in a different mindset.
Mm-hmm.
But it also makes me work more professionally because I don't want to get color all over me. So I'm a little bit more careful and a little bit just gentler in a lot of things.
Mm-hmm.
And it just looks cleaner and more, I guess, professional in my head. But that's just in my head. I don't know how everybody else perceives me when I'm wearing that white t-shirt. But yeah, it's again, it's always a conscious decision, even though I don't really think about it all that much. But in the back of my head, it's
no, but when it's
a full
being
thing.
brought up, because I don't think about it either. Like, I don't care if people think that I'm a bro or if people perceive me in a certain way. The people that I care about.
If let's. Sorry to interrupt,
no.
but like,
That's good.
how do you dress going to work, and how do you dress going to like a work event?
The same.
Exactly, right? You dress the same the way, like when you come here to chill out with me and we do the podcast, I'm assuming it's kind of the same outfit.
It's somewhat the
less.
same, yeah, depending, like maybe a bit more relaxed sometimes, unless I've been at work.
Yeah.
But it all depends on what I've done prior. Like when I, for example, if I know I'm going to work out, and now I work out at home, so it doesn't really apply, but usually I'll just stay in my workout clothes.
Yeah.
Like I'll work out and then I won't dress because I don't want the after sweats after I've taken a shower.
Yeah.
That is the worst. You know, like you've come out, you're starting to sweat again, and then you put on clean clothes.
And you just feel immediately dirty.
Disgusting. Yeah, exactly. You feel like you did, you know, just after the workout.
Yeah.
But with clean clothes on, you're like, I have nothing.
I actually hate that feeling too.
Yeah, so I never shower immediately. I wait like at least an hour just for it to settle.
Yeah, you need to cool.
Yeah, cool down, cool down, calm down. and, and then I take a shower.
Yeah.
And if I'm just going to come here, for example, I might just keep it, you know.
Yeah.
Who cares? Like,
yeah, exactly.
But I don't have a lot of, like, my wardrobe isn't that big. I have like an infinite amount of t-shirts that are now too small, like depending on where I am in my physique, because it changes. I'm not like ultra fit all the time. You know, like I gain weight, I add muscle, and then I slim down, and then I go up. And it's a slow process. But then at some point, you know, like the cozier t-shirts get too big. And if I go big, like the tighter t-shirts, they're too tight, so I can't wear them because it feels weird, you know, like they're so tight that it's
ridiculous.
It doesn't feel good. So there is a balance. I have like the thin or like the smaller t-shirts and the bigger t-shirts, and I just, you know, swap them out every now and then. I don't like prints.
When you
and
dress up, let's say you're going to something
Depends.
That sort of requires you to dress up a little bit.
I have a suit.
Yeah, but I mean, not that fancy.
Not that
but,
fancy.
but more of like
I don't
know.
have an
Let's say-
in-between anymore.
You don't?
No.
So
the thing is,
you don't have like an casual, good-looking outfit.
I don't think so.
Like
Look,
with
I'll take the dress pants.
The fitted T-shirt or the...
No, but that's what I do. Like, it's the same that I always wear.
Yeah.
The thing is, the way that my clothes fit, the fit clothes, they look like a fucking suit when I wear them because it feels like they were sort of like sewn on me.
Yeah.
So when I put on like a clean T-shirt that hasn't been worn at all before, it sits differently than, like, let's say I've had it for half a day. That's different. You know, like it loosens up a bit. But the actual clean look, I'll have like a nicer pair of pants that I probably have like either like jeans that are clean, you know, you can't even tell they're jeans. It's just a clean pair of pants with a clean T-shirt. Like that's usually what I do now. And every other event that requires me to dress up, I say no to.
Do you think that is because you've put all that work into your body and you don't have, like, putting on clothes for you is kind of unnecessary because
it feels like
you're wearing, like, the muscles are your suit.
That's basically what it is.
I don't have that, so I need the
That's what it
I
feels
need the
like.
clothes.
I don't have
I need the suit.
No, but the thing is, I don't have wide shoulders naturally. You know, like I don't have any of that. That would, like, for example, I think you and Nico, our friend, like when he dresses up, he could have like everything falls like he's a coat hanger. You know what I mean? Like it looks like the
He
fucking.
actually
like,
looks like a coat hanger.
he is a coat.
Yeah,
no.
he is.
No, but when he wears like a shirt or something, it just looks like it was made for him.
Yeah.
Like he's the size person that they were sewn after.
Yeah,
And then
yeah.
there's the rest of us, and you have sort of the same thing.
Yeah, I was
When you
blessed
and
with
me-
the shoulders.
Yeah, and
I
when
have
you
to
put on
say.
a T-shirt, big or small, it looks like it was made for you.
Yeah.
Whereas if I put on a baggy T-shirt, I just look like a, you know, like a box. Like I don't.
For
look,
you, any T-shirt is never baggy.
Yeah, well,
It's all tight.
so wrong. And yeah, so I dress. Usually, I just dress what feels nice. And I'm so old that I don't care. Like I mean, like mentally, I'm at the place in life where I don't give a shit. Like I won't go to things that I don't want to go to. I won't dress up if I don't want to. Like it is. I am like I've come to this place where when I talk to people, they're like, "Oh, this is this and this is that, and I need to this and that," and I'm like, "No."
No, you don't
All of
need
this, no. Yeah.
nothing.
Yeah, I don't have that. Like I am no mas.
I
In
am
these
no.
things, in these things in life, I'm just like, that's a no for me. Like,
Yeah.
that's just a no.
Yeah, and I think I'm just the type of guy that I don't know if I would call myself vain, but I do love the dress up thing. I
am
love
vain.
taking a little
I am
bit of
so vain.
Well, I mean, yeah, and you want to get veins and
Yes,
yeah,
exactly.
all of
And I
that.
train only for vanity.
Yeah.
I don't train at all for health.
No,
Like that is garbage.
you want
health
to
is
look
garbage.
a certain way. Like you have an image in your head and you've
Also, it's a
stopped
lot of
working
fun.
with
Yeah.
art and clay and stuff and you are molding yourself.
Myself. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah,
You are the artwork.
That is the most fun part of working out. Is
Yeah.
that what
And I can
do with
imagine
this?
that, especially if you come to that stage where you have that control to actually like, I need to gain a little bit more on the whatever the shoulder muscles
the
are
traps.
called. The traps. Like I need a little bit bigger traps to make.
It's exactly what I'm
da.
doing. It's
and then you
that
just
thing,
like,
yeah.
then I need to do this and this and this.
Yeah.
Whereas for me, I'd be like, oh, gym stuff,
I need to
muscles, maybe.
And that's why it's fun for me because I get to see what I'm working with. You know, like it's like, okay, I want this to happen. And then you set in like an amount of time where you work on it. And, you know, once you've done that, you don't want to cover it up with like I have a fit shirt. And even the fit shirt doesn't look the way that I want it to look. So I just prefer not to wear the shirt. You know, like a tailored suit, you know. Like,
yeah.
I just don't think like I would need to go to a tailor and have them do what I want them to do for me to feel that was the nicer look for me.
Yeah. Not for me.
But
I
people
would
don't see me like
definitely
that. Yeah.
see you in a slim fitted white shirt that just fits you perfectly would look amazing. And you just have it a little bit more open because you do have the Greek chest, you know, the chesticles.
Chesticles,
Yeah,
there you go.
yeah.
It's becoming a thing.
Yeah, and then just a pair of normal kind of suit slacks or whatever. That would look amazing. And just seeing you do like a little sorba.
Of course, with a little handkerchief on my hand.
Exactly. No, that would look amazing. I know that would look really
We're
fucking awesome.
so weird right now.
Yeah,
This
I
episode
know.
is just like
I know. This is the most unique episode of the SPH ever.
eunuch episode.
The eunuch. Oh, yes.
So wrong.
Yeah. But there's still something there. And
Yeah.
I think just going back to more of art stuff then.
Yeah.
Me being this vain as I am then, I do have certain shirts and kind of pants that I wear at home when I create stuff.
Mm-hmm.
They are covered in paint and
Oh,
all
that's
that
so
stuff.
nice as well.
But
that's so nice.
that's almost like trophies.
Yeah.
It's like I've worked hard to get these color
and you know where the
spots.
color spots are from as
Yes,
well. Like the
exactly.
gold thing or the red thing.
Yeah,
from,
yeah. Unfortunately, most of them are white, so it just doesn't. I don't.
You son of a bitch.
I don't wear them all that much outside of the house because, yeah,
Oh yeah.
yeah,
Tzatziki party.
yeah, exactly.
Mhm.
But it sort of takes the warm up to like you don't have to warm up as much because you've already started the warm up process because of putting on that outfit. It gets you into that mindset quicker. It just helps me relax more and get into the artistic me. So it's almost like wearing different suits with different roles.
Which
And
are
just-
actual suits, yeah.
yeah, more or less.
Difference.
So yeah, I have the artistic outfit.
But what I want to say to people as well, that like, if you have a thing, just do your thing. Trust me, it's so much more worth it. Like, even if people think it's strange, keep doing it. Like, there is no reason to change. I thought about like, sort of like when I post my workouts on Instagram, like I've thought about it, like, oh, should I not do that? Maybe like people perceive me in a certain way, or companies won't want to work with me, or maybe it's just like, oh, he's a great artist, but we don't like this thing that he does. Like he posts, nudes on his stories or whatever.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, I could do that, but then it wouldn't be me. Like then I would be
before you had a full account for the
for
workout.
that.
Yeah.
But then I felt like, because that for me felt too vain.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So now it's a photography one where I'll post some, but I don't want it to be only about me. That's why I photograph my kids, my friends, my wife, everyone that
Your penis.
my penis, yeah, that I post. And
Good filter.
good filter.
Good filter.
Get filter fish. That's
Good filter.
wow, it's get filter fish.
Yeah. Buttons.
But the thing is, what we talked about before was that if you keep changing who you are to conform to all these invisible things you think people care about, like, will you be yourself at the end? You know what I mean?
Will
Like,
the art change
will the
if
art-
you
yeah.
change yourself? That's also interesting.
yeah. So, and I just feel like everything else can go and fuck itself, and I'm just going to do me and just enjoy that. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I'm going to start with the stuff that I enjoy, and then, whoever doesn't like it can, not be part of it. Unfollow. Like,
Yeah.
I am cool with that. Like, it is, I'd rather be happy. Like, and I think that's where I want to take life. Like, I want to be happy. That's all I want,
Yeah.
do things that I enjoy.
And I think that's, I don't know why it has to come this late in life. Why do you have to go through all that hardship to realize that none of all that gives any meaning to your life at all? Like, as long as you're happy with yourself and what you're doing, that's all you need. You don't have to be liked by everybody on the planet.
And that's something that I wanted to get to as well, is like at this convention, you were the one person that stuck out.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
you were like, oh, there's a guy in white there, and then there's all these mopey people here. You know, like
Yeah.
and not to
And that
like pull them
actually-
down.
yeah, just
but it
to-
does help. Like it is
I think what also helps is that I am laughing and joking all the time.
Of course, and it's the same thing with Comic-Con.
Like a lot of people just stuck around, actually just standing there talking to me while I was working with them because they just loved the vibe.
And
that, I mean, maybe the suit,
dude, but
definitely just being like,
I think it helps being you as well,
Yeah.
like social butterfly that you are.
yeah.
But you know,
so many
at
bad
Comic-Con,
jokes. And I'm so sorry for all the bad jokes. Oh my God.
But
I'm
at
so sorry.
Comic-Con, for example, I was like, oh, I'm just going to go talk to the other artists that I haven't met this year.
Yeah.
And I went to the art side. Yeah.
You went to the art side?
Yeah. And like the crickets, people didn't even look at me. Because, you know, like when you go up to someone's booth and you check out their work, you expect them to like look at you a little. You know, like, hi, I'm checking out your stuff. Like, this is cool. I'll drop a compliment. No, they didn't even look at me. It's like, oh, I better look down, like harder to the floor.
Yeah.
And I understand, like, you might not be, like, this might not be your scene, you know, but you're here now. Like, try to look at people. And it wasn't that, I didn't walk there once. You know, I walked past there several times. And every time, I'm like, you got like 3 chances to look up once.
Yeah.
And I was like, nah, then fuck this. Like,
yeah, and we only went there that one time, like walked past, and that's,
together. Yeah,
that's all I needed. That's all I needed.
It's
I was just immediately like, this,
put off. Yeah.
this sucks. Like, why would I go here? Like, and then you look at the stuff and it's like, yeah, you know, it's all right.
Yeah.
But if somebody was open, friendly,
the stuff becomes 2 times as good.
You start
like
talking
double.
to them a little bit, you know, and then you're like, well, this is a fucking awesome person. And the stuff is really great. Yeah, of course.
Like the Finnish dude that bought your Star Wars poster and my print, or my print, my drawing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that guy, the Finnish dude, you know, that's what you want with people. Like when I went past his toy, the toy booth, yeah. Like I bought, who did I buy? Beastman for my son.
Venom?
No, Beastman.
Beastman.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or Beast, not Beastman.
Oh, yeah, Beast.
Beast. Just Beast. Beastman is something else.
Beast from X-Men.
Yes, exactly. I bought Beast and I talked to him and his friend, you know, and then he came by our booth. That's what you want. Like, if you just do that, it's not even, like, he was pretty shy as well.
Yeah.
When he came to our booth, like, he didn't say a lot of things.
And he was
but he tried. Like, he really tried. Because, you know,
and we're still trying to set up a tattoo appointment, by the way.
Oh, you are?
Yeah,
that's cool. He wrote something to me as well, like a little while back. Just like, I think on one of my drawings or something. Just
yeah. But he's still, like, he's such a cool dude.
He is a cool dude. And he tried, you know what I mean? And he came by, he stood like awkwardly in the back, and then, you know, like he saw an opportunity and he's just like, hey guys, you know, like, yeah. And we're talking minimum requirement. We don't ask you to entertain us or anything. Just if you want to sell to me, you got to talk to me. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to like just offer you money.
No. That's not how it works, especially not at a convention. Like, okay, if you have a shop, you supply something that people want.
But dude, we talk to everyone.
Yes. And that's what I love that too, because
that was the funniest
going
part.
to like Pressbyrån, for example.
Yeah.
I mean, I imagine you having your Pressbyrå people. You go in and they kind of know you now.
Yes, they do.
And then you hang around, you talk there for like 1-2 minutes.
Always, dude.
Every morning.
Always. Every time I see someone new, I'm like, oh.
Exactly.
What?
Kind of like at the burger place.
Yeah, at the burger place.
Yeah,
now they've switched like 3 times in a row now. New people. You're like, God
what
damn
the fuck,
it.
BC? Come on. So when I came in there today, she was looking at her phone. The whole place was busy. She was just sitting on the counter, like looking at her phone, didn't even notice me walk in. And I walked in and I sort of walked, because I thought you had arrived before me, because I had to take a detour. And when I sort of walked in further, she noticed me. And then it was like, hey, you know, and then
I just saw her like, hey, just like
more or
Italian
less.
or Australian. I mean.
Yeah. She could have just as well done that. But immediately I just felt not welcome, and I felt like, no, I'm gonna go somewhere else.
That's what you want to do. I'm the same now.
It's our place now, you know.
Yeah.
And she was like, oh, do you want a menu? I'm like, no, we know the menu. Like, Yeah, I just want a beer. But we're gonna be 2 people out here, and she was like, "Oh, you want 2 beers?" Like,
No,
do I
nothing.
really have to explain all of this again? Like,
All the beer.
we've been there for like a year. Come on. Yeah.
Robert
So-
is spoiled.
Yeah. So spoiled. So spoiled. But that again, just like if you notice somebody come in, look up and say hi.
Yeah,
That's
of course.
that's the least you can do.
That's your job.
That's kind of what you have to do. Yeah, exactly.
It is your job.
Yeah. Do you want a
No.
tip? Yeah. But yeah,
A tip is look up. No,
there's the tip.
there's the worst. The worst patron ever. Hey, you want a
so
tip?
good.
Look up. And we're back to being cunts.
Yeah. Full circle. I mean, straight circle.
Straight.
Yeah. 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 Do we have a thing for
I
that?
had.
Yeah,
That's the thing.
That's the thing.
But to wrap this up, something that I did want to touch upon that short episodes is not our thing because it takes a long while to get to things. But
to the thing.
something that I wanted to get to was the shit. Yeah, now that I have to get to the thing, this is why we need like another hour.
And it's always like the thing that I wanted to get to was the shit.
It was really good.
Yeah.
No, but sometimes as well, like it's magical.
Shit.
Man diapers. I don't know. First thing that came to mind. Shit. Yeah, and
the shit.
yeah. God damn it. Collect thoughts. Make point. No. Stop. I just keep losing it every time I laugh.
Come on. Come on.
I don't know.
You had a point.
I had a point, and then chirps. I was like, don't lose it, don't lose it.
The tip was look up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but that wasn't it. It
Well,
was something about...
Conventions.
We talked about something at the restaurant that I wanted to get to as well.
Yeah, I don't remember.
No, it was just about art and something.
Like dressing the
Was
part
it like
type thing?
no limitations? We said it was basically about how people perceive you and
Well, I guess probably not letting yourself get caught up in that, maybe, or something. No, but that's a good message.
but it is a
Don't
good message.
let that affect you. Like people can think whatever the fuck they want about you.
yeah.
You shouldn't give a shit.
You should really
You should
not
just
bother.
be you
Yeah.
always.
The problem is on them. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Like it is.
So don't make their problem your problem.
Oh yeah, very good. I don't think I can top that.
Nice.
That is the summer special.
I finally said something good.
I don't know if it was good.
Yeah.
I just like I'm so blank after the chirps
Like,
that
yeah.
I'm just like that is the thing.
That's the thing. And with that,
Hope you're having a good day. Summer, thingy.
moving on.
And we're back. And
we're
so
back. Yeah.
is everyone outside this room.
Yeah.
They're having a racist day dinner or something like that. That's what we're going to call the Swedish National Day thingamajig.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Yeah, Sweden has become so afraid to be racist, they've removed both their flag and their national anthem.
Yeah.
And me as a foreigner thinks this is super weird.
It is super weird for me as a Swede.
Yeah, but you're racist. That's
Yeah,
different.
that's true. And I'm also half
Hamma.
Finnish
Half-
because that's the
That's
proud-
another racist
yeah.
thing.
It is.
Being half Finnish.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I'm never Finnish.
I'm never Finnish. God damn it. Come on, okay, welcome back to the retro. Today we're going to talk about stuff that Robert's seen and a little of what I've seen.
Yes.
Oh, no, shit. I've actually seen something major.
Something major even.
Mm-hmm.
Is it something?
Highway to the major zone. Major zone.
Do you want to start with that?
Yeah, I could do that.
Yeah.
So if you haven't seen Top Gun in a while, I will ruin that for you now.
Fantastic.
I've seen both the first and second one with 35 years in between.
That's insane,
Yeah.
actually. 35 years?
Yep.
God damn.
Yep. Yep, bro.
And he still looks kind of the same.
Oh, dude. When you watch them back to back, like everyone in the first one looks like a baby.
Yeah.
And then
Oh yeah, Val Kilmer's in the first one.
yeah, he's in the second
Iceman.
one as well.
Awesome.
But I saw the first one, and it's a weird movie. It's not bad. It's just like, I don't know how to explain it. Like the best like comparison I could make was that it feels sort of like a music video. Like, you know, when you watch like an old music video and they talk a little in the beginning, then sort of like the music video like starts and highway to the danger zone, and then they get cut back to like some talking, and then the music video continues.
Oh, okay.
That's what the Top Gun one felt like to me.
So like
but
a Michael Jackson music video.
Exactly. And so it felt like there's some acting, and then highway to the, and then some drama, and then highway to the danger zone, some fighting, you know, and then the end. And the
Awesome.
second movie is basically the same. Like,
Oh, really?
it even starts the same. Like, it is like
Does
such
it
a
have Highway to the Danger Zone?
yes.
Oh,
It-
yes.
It, starts
Oh my God. I
exactly
need
the
to see it.
same. It is the black silhouette towards the yellow sky, you know, like the sun hitting the like it is almost identical,
Awesome.
but a little better.
Yeah,
You
okay,
know,
yeah.
It's because it's newer, but Top Gun 1 did it really well
Yeah.
for being so old, you know.
Oh, yeah.
So kudos.
Do you know who did the first Top Gun?
No.
Because I don't know who
probably should
directed
have
it.
checked.
It's like Paul Verhoeven or somebody. It's not Jerry Bruckheimer. I
Yes, it is. Jerry Bruckheimer and shit, what was the other guy's name?
think.
Something.
Silver? Joel Silver?
No. But it was not someone I recognized in that sense. But it was a Bruckheimer.
Really?
Yeah. So, yes.
Of course.
Because I remember seeing it when it started. I was like, oh shit, was it? And then I saw it at the cinema as well. And I was like, oh,
right.
it was.
All right. But I mean, he's responsible
Yeah,
for more or less
for
all of the
everything.
classic
Yeah,
action movies.
all of
Yeah.
them.
Bad Boys, The Rock, all of that.
But yeah, the movies are identical. Like, even the plot that is different
Yeah.
is the same.
All right.
And if anyone remembers, so let me talk, instead of spoiling the second one, I can't really, like, there's no way to spoil it, but
I mean, you said it was the
but
same movie.
it is the same movie.
Yeah.
It is like, you can expect the same thing, but I enjoyed it. Like, don't get me wrong. I think someone described it as much fun as Mad Max Fury Road. I wouldn't, because I think that one's better. But the movie, like the first one, there is no real enemy. The enemy kind of happens when he needs to happen. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's like, oh, you all graduated. High five, motherfuckers. And then like, but don't celebrate too much. There's this
The
enemy
threat.
that yeah, exactly. The bad guys that we refer to as, you know, hostiles or whatever the fuck it is.
The people in other airplanes.
Yeah, so we're like, and the second one does the exact same thing, but you get the threat early. But it's basically like the bandits. Like, it's so dumb. Like, but it kind of works anyway.
Yeah. Well,
It's
that's all
just-
you need. You need
Yeah.
to know that is the bad guy.
But it would have been nicer if there was like, you know, some type of, you know, like when you know Hydra, that's an actual enemy. You know,
Yeah.
when you have
That it goes deeper than just being
yes,
an enemy you have
but,
to
But in
shoot
this
at,
one, you know, like
Yeah.
there are the enemy. That's it. That's all you get.
Like they haven't infiltrated anything and taken over anything.
No,
It's
but
just
they have like the enemy has, you know, like
they've entered our airspace.
that, or like they have a nuclear reactor, or they have, you know, like there's nothing. Like Star Wars, you have Darth Vader, the Emperor, blah blah blah. There's like this whole
The Death Star, it's
Death
gonna
Star-
fucking kill the
yes
galaxy.
and you build up to it.
Yeah.
But in this one, there's like, oh, there's an enemy, but
Let's take care of it.
let's never talk about who the enemy is. It's like, and you never do find out either. Like, it's
We
all
got some
just,
scrap there. You guys
Yeah.
are the vacuum cleaner. Go vacuum.
It's so weird, and still it works.
Yeah.
And that's where I think our point about movies, make something you enjoy,
Yeah.
and people will probably also enjoy it. You know, like, and I think Top Gun is fucking like, I don't understand why they praised it so much, because it is like a bit weird, but it is what it is. You know, like it is Top Gun 1 again.
Did you enjoy it?
Yeah, all of it.
There you go.
And
That's all you need.
That's what I mean. It is like for not having an enemy and you know like not having like specific things, it still works. And I like the idea as well that all the flying is for real and they're not flying the planes themselves, but every actor that flies in the movie also did
in the planes.
Yeah, but they also got to do the pilot certification thing, so they got to fly for real.
All of them. Okay,
so they can't fly the planes in that sense, but they all
Except Tom
flew
Cruise.
planes.
Because I saw him with what's his name? The guy that sings all the time.
No, Kenny Loggins.
No, the late night host. What's his name?
Letterman.
He's
or
the British guy. He's kind of a little bit
Graham
chubby.
Norton.
Yeah.
He's not chubby at all.
No, that's not Graham. I mean the other guy. James something. They do the carpool thing.
Oh shit!
They're singing karaoke.
That guy that no one likes. What the hell is his name?
Noah.
No.
No, but no. I have no idea.
I have no idea. Shit. His name is
James
Gordon.
James Gordon?
Cordon Bleu. That's James
all
Gordon.
Right. Yeah, anyway, that dude.
Okay, yeah.
He did like a full day with Tom Cruise flying different planes. So old to jet plane. I saw bits of it, but it is like just to prove that Tom Cruise actually knows how to do that.
But dude,
like, it's insane.
Cool thing about this movie is watch a couple of videos about flying these jets, because they do it in this movie, because like you get to see inside the cockpit in a way that like you got to see them in the first movie, but in this one it is so much better because you know new technology, you get like the whole like plane.
Oh yeah.
And the fun thing is like when you're flying and there's a lot of like the pressure that builds up, you know, the G-force. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You have to like when it gets really high, you have to like breathe in a certain way to press blood up to your head so you don't pass out.
Holy shit.
So when he drives, it's like they're like doing this thing to not pass out.
Wow.
And you can see on their faces how much pressure they're under, like in the movie. Like it's super cool. Like if you're a real pilot, maybe you can see like through it, but for idiots that enjoy cinema, it was pretty cool.
So they really, really sell it.
Yeah. And sometimes I was like, you're like, why am I not breathing? I'm not flying anything.
Yeah, but that's good movie making.
Yeah, that's fun.
Like when you actually get into something that much that you're holding your breath or like tensing yourself that much just from watching something, it's awesome.
No, it was fun. And then like the whole movie's pointless, but it was still fun.
I'm gonna have to see this movie.
It's insane how much money this movie has made up to this point.
Yeah, it's broken a lot of recent records.
I think it pushed down. Shit, what movie did it just push down?
As long as it doesn't touch Deadpool, I'm happy.
Yeah, but it surpassed some other movie, and I was like, what? Yeah, it's doing
awesome.
really well.
Cool.
But it's you know,
I mean, good for them.
it's nostalgia, so of course.
And again, it just goes to prove what we've been saying all the time.
Yeah.
Like just going back to what you said, starting off the retro, just do fun movies.
Do what you enjoy. Yeah.
You do a movie for you, and most people will probably like it.
And that's what I think.
Don't be afraid of the rest.
Like, Kevin Smith does a lot of shitty movies now, but he, you know, like because he's such a cool guy, you kind of see past it. You know what I mean? Because he does
still
the promotion.
kind of want to see it because it's his movie.
Yeah.
And it's you feel like you're doing him a favor almost. Like,
yes.
or just like, well, of course I'm going to watch it because it's a Kevin Smith movie.
Yeah. And also, I want to support people that do what they enjoy. You know what I mean? Like,
artists.
I don't have,
supporting artists.
Yes.
Yeah.
That thing.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Yeah. So, it was a fun movie. I
Cool.
had fun.
Yeah.
No, I was at burgers.
I definitely need to see it, and I also want to see The Northman that you also have seen.
Mm-hmm.
I've
been to the cinema a lot.
Yeah.
My wife, like someone asked me recently, like, oh, what have you done recently? I was like, oh, nothing. My wife was like, he's gone to the cinema like 1 million times. Yeah, I have.
Not bitter at all.
She was like, he's been to the VIP like 1 million times.
Yeah.
I've been none. I was like,
Yeah.
what?
We'll learn to like better movies then.
Exactly.
Wifey.
She likes nothing that's on the cinema.
No, of course. but I think it's the same with Sanna. She doesn't really like all the movies, but she enjoys going to the cinema, just the spectacle of going there
Yeah,
and
my
doing
wife
something.
does not like sitting. I was like, let's grab a coffee, and she just starts doing things around the yard, and I'm like, this is not having coffee. This is
This
you
is
doing
working.
chores,
Yeah,
and
and the coffee's
you
getting
know,
cold.
and the coffee's getting cold, and she has latte, which is already a disgusting cold coffee.
It is.
and
It's
she
not
just
coffee. It's milk.
It's milk, yeah,
Yeah.
with a dash of coffee in
Yeah.
it.
I do enjoy that.
Yeah, but she just walks around, and I just like your coffee. By
Do you
the
get
time
stressed when she does
yes,
that? Yeah.
but she gets stressed sitting down. So
Oh, okay.
we,
Well, yeah. I see how that works.
yeah, we're like this.
Opposites attract, I guess.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It is strange, but it is great. So
Yeah,
we're
it's
good.
only been like, what is it, 15 years almost?
I don't even know anymore.
Yeah.
But
13,
something. But
13,
this
14 years.
midsummer, it is. Yeah, one of those numbers, 15 or 16. I don't know.
Close. It's close, man. Yeah.
Who's counting? I'm counting. No,
I tried to count, but
Yeah, no,
No, I think
I don't care.
2007.
2007. Yeah,
Mhm.
I love that you remember.
Well, that's when
Are
I came back from
crazy.
Australia.
Yeah,
So, like, it was a big year for me.
Time.
And I remember you guys meeting. So,
Mm-hmm.
I'm actually so happy I was there.
yeah,
And that we actually forced you to go in, too.
hmm and
Yeah.
also,
Robert,
yeah, the other Rob,
little Rob.
little Rob, showed his nipple. Remember to those
Yeah, I
girls?
do. Yeah. Yeah.
He pressed, like, we told him, like, oh, you should do the cable guy thing and just press your nipple against the window.
Like, that's how you get girls.
And he did it because he was drunk, because he could get drunk on anything,
Yeah.
just looking at alcohol.
Yeah.
And these girls went out for a smoke. We thought they left. And we were like, oh, you should do that, because he was drunk. And he did. Like, he really pressed his nipple, like, pulled up his shirt, pressed it against the glass.
I had suppressed that memory. But
Yes, dude, I haven't thought
right there.
about this in 15 years, apparently. And they come back in,
Yeah.
and they sit beside him, basically, where they sat before.
Didn't we drink their wine?
No, we joked about it. We were like, no, I think he
'Cause we-
joked about it.
yeah.
He was like, oh my
Oh,
God.
they left their
They
wine.
left their
Yeah.
drinks. Like, we could grab them and just, and
That's
we were
it.
like, no.
No.
And then, he did the thing, and then they came back in, and he was like, imagine if we had taken their drinks as well. Because we just thought they had left. But it was so wrong.
Oh, my God. Little Rob.
Yeah, little Rob.
Yeah.
This one goes out to you. So wrong.
So wrong.
So wrong. Little
Yet so
Rob.
right. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to speed through some things that I've seen, and then we'll start talking about the stuff that we've seen together.
Very nice.
Uh,
oh, shit.
Wow. Yeah. Told you.
Jesus.
I
Okay.
told you.
Okay.
Yeah. No, but that's cool. I mean, it's going to be perfect.
Oh,
I think.
it's perfect.
It's perfect. But I finally finished Castlevania, the animated show.
Yes.
I thought I had, but then I just saw that I was on like
From the wrong season.
maybe halfway through the last season or something. So I still had the last part left.
Mm-hmm.
And it actually worked just jumping straight into the last part of it. Like, I remember just enough for it to make sense and then get a good closure
Shit,
on
I don't even
everything.
remember anything anymore. Like, as soon as I saw it.
Yeah. No, it was kind of nice. Like, in a weird way, every single character that was left got a happy ending, more or less. Spoiler alert. But yeah, like, it didn't really leave anything open for, like, this is going to be the next season. Or it was
Thank
really just like, yeah, we are done.
Yeah.
For reals. Ta-da, like that. I guess the thing is, like, who gets the happy ending and who doesn't.
Yeah.
Which sort of hopefully doesn't ruin it for you. But yeah, it made me happy. Like, it was a good finish for actually pretty decent show. Like, the whole show is just solidly decent.
But I
would
think
say.
they could have, like, made it shorter and
Of
just
course.
put in more time into it. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like,
2 solid seasons would have
2
been
solid
fucking
seasons would
awesome.
have been perfect.
Yeah.
Like, I think.
But there is also a lot of characters and they do a lot of things. Of course, fillers, yes, and a lot of bullshit in between.
Now, there are
fillers.
some episodes that I did enjoy, and some really dark ones with that priest guy and the kids.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah.
And then
That's
he had
always-
but dude, and then he had the little shoes collected in that special room, and you're like, what the fuck
So
is this?
dark.
Yeah, it's so,
So
dark.
dark. But cool.
But cool. Yeah, no, I enjoyed that episode.
Still, again, like solid show. If you haven't seen it, I definitely recommend it. I think 4 seasons,
Mm.
right? But yeah, so I finished that, and then some proper retro for you. Beverly Hills Ninja. Do you remember that?
Shit. Yeah, I saw it with my son. He liked it.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it too. I thought I was going to hate it because of what's his name, Chris Farley.
I was like, Chris Carter.
Chris Carter.
Yeah.
Chris Farley.
Chris Farley.
And I mean, this movie is wrong in every single way.
Every fucking way.
It's so not PC
Nope.
at all.
Did not age well in
no,
that sense.
no. But that is what makes it so fucking awesome.
Dude, the best thing about going back, you don't even laugh at the jokes anymore. You
No.
laugh at the
The-
inappropriateness.
the other stuff.
Yeah. You're like, whoa.
You fucking said that. Oh my God, it's on Netflix.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
That's why I would like to see, like, that's why I want to see, like, what shit was it called? The Ghetto Blaster,
Oh, yeah.
Don't be a menace to
It's
South
just
Central while drinking your juice in the hood.
Yeah.
Like,
Yep,
I would like to go back and see that movie because I don't think that it's aged in the way that we think it has.
Definitely not. But
No one listens to
I
this
totally forgot Chris Rock was in it.
In
In
no, he's
Beverly
the driver.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's-
the guy.
he got slapped.
I
Yeah.
like when he leaves his shoes outside the hotel as well, and they always like take them away.
It's like, who keeps stealing my shoes?
shoes.
Yeah, but it's, again, it's just stupid fun.
Oh, it is. Yeah.
And this is, old school American comedy, which is the sort of in between slapstick and just, normal funny jokes, before it became the parody type stuff
Yeah.
that it became after Scary Movie. Like after the first Scary Movie, I think, when they started doing Scary Video or whatever, like
I
when they
didn't even
spoofed on spoofs and spoofy
Yeah,
on
yeah.
everything.
On everything.
The
It became-
Spartans,
Yeah, dude.
like all of that. It's horrible. It's so bad.
But it's so badly written.
Yeah,
I think
I do.
I love
enjoy,
parodies.
Yeah,
I love a good parody.
like
but
Scary Movie is still really funny.
I don't know.
It's stupid,
I don't
but it's funny.
remember.
Scary Movie 1, 2, and 3, I really enjoyed. I haven't seen any of
But
them.
the best thing is there
recently.
that they took, the most iconic things out of scary movies
Yeah.
and made them into the first one, for
Yeah,
example.
but
like,
that's the genius of
Yeah.
the Wayans brothers.
Yeah,
like-
but then the rest of them, like the
because
scary video.
Ghetto
and-
Blaster was also a spoof.
No,
on,
but that's on all those,
Yeah.
like Boys in the Hood,
Exactly.
shit, I can't think of anything. I just have the title
I was
of
like
the
Boys to Men, but
Boys to
no, that's
Men,
a different
but
thing. Yeah, Boys in the Hood,
South Central.
yeah, all of
Yeah,
those.
I don't remember anymore.
I mean, the movies that we grew up with,
yeah,
for sure. But yeah, this
I see like Boys in the Hood and then like White in the Suburbs, just like
exactly. But all in all, solid, fun, nostalgia, goodness, and just Chris Farley again, like him being himself, and all that entails. It's just so over the top, but still works. I can't believe how fucking athletic he is for the size of him.
oh yeah,
The energy that he has and just running around and jumping and doing fucking somersaults and cartwheels all over the place, selling it and just still being in character and
Oh,
being
dude.
this
I love
idiot.
how you know what I love the most about that movie is his confidence in the skill he has. Not
exactly. Yes.
when he talks to her.
Yeah.
He's
He's trying to sell
the
in
story.
the-
In the beginning.
It's like stunk and just accidentally hits this thing that he was not aiming for.
yeah,
And he even gets surprised.
yeah.
What?
But this never happened before.
Exactly.
Yeah.
No, but it's great. A lot of good fun. It's one of those movies that you can watch by yourself and still laugh at, but with friends, it's going to be so hilarious, specifically for the non-PC parts, because it's just so wrong. Again, like one of the notes that I have is just, it's so wrong in so many ways. That's that's all it
Yes,
is.
it is. Yes, it is.
Plus, you have Liu Kang from
Robin Shu.
Mortal Kombat, and I think he probably did a lot of the choreography and stuff for the action.
Mm.
And this is after Mortal Kombat, by the way. So
What?
this was not before.
It wasn't?
This movie's from 97.
So this is newer than Mortal Kombat that came in
Yes.
95?
94, 95.
I think
yeah.
95 because
Yeah.
we looked it
Yeah,
up and it was
95.
the same year as The Lion King,
There
which
you
was
go.
insane.
Yeah. And by the way, nobody had any like beliefs in The Lion King. Like they thought that was going to bomb because they're like, movies with animals is just so over. Like after Mikko Molle, whatever
Oh,
that's.
shit, yeah,
The
yeah.
wolf and the hound.
The
and
hound and the thing.
the fox and the hound.
The Fox and the Hound. Fuck, yes. I was
Because that really bombed. Like it didn't go
and it's
that well.
such a heartfelt movie.
It is.
It's so sad.
It is. And Dumbo and like
Nah, Dumbo. Nah,
Yeah, no,
I'm
that's-
watching that shit.
talking about PC, holy shit. Like that's doing everything wrong that you can. Even Beverly Hills Ninja is better than Dumbo. Go back and watch Dumbo now.
Oh, really?
It's the
The
most
cartoon one.
racist, hellish
Okay.
fucking thing ever.
Oh, shit. I was just talking about the mom.
Yeah.
Fuck.
And just that is also
Yeah,
horrible.
Oh, horrible. Yeah,
No, it's all about bullying, being bullied, being
Oh, yeah, it is,
being
it
a
is,
bully
yeah.
and getting away with it, being a racist, getting away with it.
Jesus.
Like it's just on every single level wrong. And like, you're feeling bad. Here's some alcohol. It's gonna make you feel better. Like,
Who made this?
yeah, it's the stupidest thing ever. Like, think about it. If you go back and actually think about all the stupid shit they do in that movie, it's a kids' movie. That's how you teach kids how to grow up.
Cool.
It's insane. It's fucking insane. Yeah, sorry, I saw a YouTube clip
dude,
about it. That's
Dude,
why.
we didn't think about any of that
No,
as
of course
kids.
not.
That's the thing.
And we
It's
didn't
just-
get fucked up by it too. I
No,
mean,
so-
well, yeah, kind of. And by the way, the bad guy is actually the guy that plays Sub-Zero in Mortal Kombat 2. Like,
What?
He's the henchman to the bad guy. Yeah.
Nice. Oh, yeah, that guy. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I know exactly who you mean. Yeah.
So, yeah,
The
it's-
weird-haired, like, short-haired guy. Like,
Yeah, exactly that.
So weird.
Yeah. But yeah, so I guess Mortal Kombat.
When you say he plays Sub-Zero, I'm just like trampoline guy.
Yeah.
You cunt.
I was just going to say trampoline guy.
Trampoline guy, yeah. Fuck
course.
that guy. So annoying. I've seen that movie in other movies now, and I'm like, this is what I'm talking about. You could have just done this. Cut the jumping to the trampoline part out.
Easy. Fix.
Easy. Like, it's
Snip,
such
snip.
an easy snip. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
just
Circumcision has been
I
around
just
for
see Mel
years.
Brooks,
Just,
men with tights. You
Oh
put
my
your
God.
skin in here and then you just go snip, snap.
yeah, the
whatever.
little. Oh man, yeah.
I'll have
the
two.
guillotine. Yeah.
But yeah, sorry, long
I
rant.
wonder if
about
that one's
that one.
funny now. Like seeing that.
I saw it maybe a year ago
Oh.
or so. Like, I don't think I actually finished it because
Okay.
it wasn't all that funny. Like,
Yeah.
it's a little too over the top, but I mean, it's still, yeah. And
But
it's
it's-
on, I think it's still on Netflix.
But it
too.
feels like it's what Hot Shots, like they started the thing. You know what I
I
mean?
really
Like
want to
Men
see
in
the
Top.
first Hot Shots because I've only seen the second
second
one
one,
recently,
yeah, like
and
me.
that's just nostalgia
Dude,
keeping
my,
it. But
Yeah, my kids did not enjoy it.
No.
Fuckers.
Yeah, but that's
I
because they
laughed.
don't have
I
any
laughed.
humor.
I laughed.
But speaking of humor and something new, a movie called Palm Springs with Andy Samberg.
It sounds so familiar.
It's a new take on. I don't want to spoil it really, but I kind of have to. Groundhog Day, kind of like that time loop,
But on
thing?
spring break.
but
Palm
Palm
Springs.
Springs.
Palm Springs.
But with Andy Samberg,
Yeah.
and I don't know her name. I recognize her, but I can't tell you what she's in or where she's from
It's fine.
in any other thing. It's really great. Like, I really, really enjoyed it. It's such a fun take on the whole time loop thing, and it's like it's been such a long time since we had a good time loop type movie. I think Looper is probably one of the recent ones that I remember.
But is it a serious type movie? Or
Yeah.
Oh.
It's serious, but also Andy Samberg.
Okay. So it's like,
If you
Okay, I
enjoy
see what
Brooklyn
you mean.
Nine-Nine, you're gonna enjoy this for sure. but it's a high quality movie and time loop thing. But I could only find it on Viaplay in Sweden. So, but it's for free on Viaplay. So if you have it, you don't have to buy it or rent it. But that's the only place I could find it. But I definitely recommend it if you're out of fun, sort of these casual comedy, romantic comedy things. You know, it was a surprise for sure. I didn't expect to enjoy it as much as I did. So, and a lot of fun characters in it. Palm Springs. Check it out.
Springs.
I think it came out like last year or something.
Oh, just Pong bitch.
Yeah, Pong bitch. And finally, on the retro ride from my side, the Pick of Destiny. I don't know why, but I just got this sort of craving. I needed to watch it, and I couldn't find it anywhere, so I actually bought it. So I have it on YouTube now. But I mean, it's never going to go old. It is what it is. It's its own little thing.
I saw it at the cinema.
It's so bad, it's great.
I didn't think that.
Yeah. No, but that's, again, it's the difference between you and me.
Yeah, no, but I went in with like, oh, this is going to be so over the top silly. And then I saw it and I was like, no. And I still love Jack Black equally.
And it's so funny. Like the whole movie, it just builds to... Like, if you've ever heard the song Tribute, which I'm assuming more or less everybody has by this point.
And if you haven't, this is the song.
Yeah.
Tribute.
Yeah. But check that out. It's Tenacious D Tribute. This movie is an intro to that song. Like, that's the whole
exactly
purpose of this movie is just to build up that song so you can understand why they made that song. Like, that's the whole emphasis of it, and it's so stupid. And I'm just assuming it's going to be the exact same with the Foo Fighters movie. Like, it's going to be on par with
100%.
probably worse. But, like,
it's
if
gonna
you
have
know what you're going
mayonnaise,
into, you're going to enjoy it. It's fun. It's Jack Black being Jack Black and Kyle Gass being Kyle Gass.
But we should watch that. That's what we should watch next time. The Foo Fighters movie, whatever the fuck it's called.
Yeah, if we can,
get a hold of it.
If we can find it, that would be yeah. We need to.
Yeah, it feels like we missed it at the cinema.
We owe it to.
We owe it to
all of them. Mostly Taylor. Peace out, bro. Rest in peace. I mean, yeah, whatever. But yeah, that's what I've seen. I've probably seen a lot of other stuff too, but that I've seen that we both have not seen. And with that said, now I guess we're going into a little bit of spoiler territory again, jumping into Obiwan and also Stranger Things. Yeah. And they both premiered the same day.
Actually, Obiwan first.
Obiwan first.
Like Ewan McGregor, so good.
Sells it.
He just keeps like episode after episode. He is like, if you don't like something, at least he's always the guy to go to. You know, like he keeps the show interesting. Yeah,
I mean he's always amazing.
Also, spoilers for anyone who hasn't seen episode 1, 2.
Yeah, we did a spoiler alert before. Yeah. We're doing it again. And again, we always do spoiler alerts and never spoil anything. So we're just idiots.
No, but in this one, I feel like you kind of need to spoil. Like this episode was a mixed bag for me. Yeah. Like on the previous ones, I was like, yeah, that annoys me, but I don't care.
Yeah. Same.
In this one, though, like I cared.
It's normally the turning point. You know, the third episode is kind of where it's like, okay, now this is where the cool stuff happens. But with
they
this
had
one,
everything,
Yeah, it feels like it went the opposite direction almost.
Yeah, but the storytelling just got like they jumbled the order of things somehow. Like I don't know what happened in this.
And it feels sloppy.
That's what I mean. Like the writing is garbage in this episode. I don't know what happened. Like, and it's probably someone I enjoy.
Yeah, I'm sure. Or probably not. No, it's Disney. Yeah, that's the thing. Like it's Disney. It's not like OG Star Wars anymore.
But I don't know, like you have, the reintroduction of like Darth, or the appearance of Darth Vader, which is a very powerful moment. And I think they, like, when you get to see him, like, in his like opus, or like where it matters. Like it is really good.
Yeah.
And it's Ewan McGregor that sells it again.
Yes. Yeah.
It's not Darth Vader.
Yeah.
It is Ewan McGregor that does it. Like
Exactly.
the shock of seeing Anakin alive, because he sold it when he heard that he was alive in the previous episode.
Yeah.
And now you get to see him feel Darth Vader, and it's so good.
Actually witness
Yes.
Darth Vader for the first time.
But the best thing is how he kind of like freezes, like that moment when he's like, he's here.
Yeah.
And then,
Like he was still in disbelief after being told that he was still alive, and then getting to see it and feel him.
Yeah, but I felt like we felt him. You know what I mean? Like, they were like, okay, we gotta go, and then like he just freezes.
Yeah, and he's like,
it's so good. Yeah.
I need to stay. Like, and it's such a powerful
build-up.
moment.
Yeah, it's so good. It was
trying
so...
to face up to whatever because he created him, and I think that's one of the best lines from the movie as well. When he's like, "What have you become?" It's like, "I am what you made me."
Yeah.
It's just perfect. And again, that's why I started the Obi-Wan poster, because I realized
Obi-Wan all the time.
Yeah, I know. It's
Hola,
because
muchachos.
I hear it too. No, but
¿Dónde está Anakin?
yeah, no.
No más.
Yeah, whenever I hang out with my Spanish friends, I say mucho too much.
Nice.
So, yeah, apparently they tell me I say that too much. No, I didn't.
Too much.
Yeah.
That was too much.
Too much. Yeah. I'm working on my daddy jokes. All right.
Oh, worse. He doesn't have Spanish friends, which was the first joke.
Exactly. If you know, you know. No, but yeah, I lost my point.
Darth Vader coming,
choking and doing the things. Like, yeah, I really enjoyed that part, getting to witness just him being this ruthless. Like,
so
everything else is beneath him. He doesn't care about anyone or
He
anything.
fucking murdered kids.
Yes.
I was so not ready for like, I'll just break the neck of this little fucker and then slap him against the wall. You're like, whoa.
Like he just did that.
Yeah. I was like, oh, he's killing the dad and the kids are watching. And then like, nope, he killed the kids first. Okay, cool.
Well, thankfully, they were all white. So
yeah, exactly. Nobody cares. Yeah. Not on racist day.
No. But yeah, no, apart from that, I really enjoyed the scene with Leia and Obi-Wan in the back of the freighter or whatever, the transporter thing, and then having the stormtroopers jump on, getting a ride from Seth Rogen, and
I thought, I was like, that voice, I was like, who the fuck? But yes, now that you said it, I immediately like pinned down the character.
He kind of looks like him. But that was such a tense moment. Like, take away Seth Rogen from it, and just the fact that he's getting questioned at the back of this truck with Leia right there, and then calling her Leia, and just trying to mom, like it was brilliant. I loved that. Very tense moment, and then immediately after, he's like stuck. Like, seriously, there's a laser force field.
Oh, dude, that annoyed me so much. You could
just
walk around it. It's so close. It's like 5 meters.
Right there.
Just go around.
It's right there, man.
He was like, okay, how do I close this?
Oh my God. Yeah, we are stuck. Forever now.
There's a little gate on this road.
Oh my God.
A little gate. Like, focus on little. We could probably jump this. I could probably lift you over this with no risk of injury. I could probably parkour. Like, oh my God, how do we shut this down? Or walk around. And then they zoom out, and you're like,
oh, okay.
The exits are like, I wanted to do like like when you're on a plane, the safety thing. Yeah, exactly. I just like point at the
the exits are to the right and left of everywhere.
You're outside. There's a little gate. Even if it's a long gate, you can still walk around it. Like it's motherfucker.
Where's the tension, Ilias? You need, it needs to be more like, oh my God, no. Yeah, and he never ever rode the thing further. So yeah. What was the point?
It was all pointless.
It was all, yes, very much.
That whole thing, just...
So yeah, I think the best part, just getting to see Vader again.
Yeah.
And I'm trying not to shit on this episode too much, because I really feel like we need to watch the entirety of the show to really start hating on it before we start hating on it.
No, but I don't hate it. I think it's just this episode was a little stupid.
But it is lacking in many, many ways.
No, but it's like the third sister.
Yeah.
She's like, oh, open this door. Oh, this is like... She just like goes into a random room with her force. I'm going to give her that.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I feel something here. I'll walk this way.
Apparently she is very powerful.
Yeah, exactly. So walk
force
this
sensitive.
way. And then she exactly. She opens the door. She's like, oh, they've been here. These are Jedi writings. Blah blah blah. And then cut to she's before them in the tunnel.
Yeah.
How does that work? Like I don't know. I don't know how walking works. But like she's at the beginning of the tunnel. Leia and the other lady have walked through the tunnel. Yeah, they started walking earlier to get to the pilot to escape. But somehow, third sister like phases out and appears at the end of the tunnel, killing the pilot and making the story make no sense.
Or did Leia run back? Again, like the opposite direction?
I don't think so, because the pilot was there dead. He's lying there, and she's like, I couldn't make it. And then
that's right.
He's lying on the ground, and then she backs up, and the end,
Yeah.
But I was like, what?
Yeah.
This makes no sense.
No sense. That's lazy writing.
That is lazy writing, unless they redeem it somehow in the next one or retcon that.
Yeah.
But it annoyed me a lot.
Yeah.
And then if we cut to the Vader versus
Obiwan,
yeah. The fighting, I like the things you pointed out that like Obi-Wan is fighting two hands, panicked, unbelieving, shock.
But
he sells it.
He hasn't trained for 10 years.
Yeah.
Like he's going to be rusty for sure.
No.
And he's also terrified of whatever. Like it's almost like him battling a ghost. Like he killed
No. He killed
his brother. Like the immense power that's coming towards him now, because Vader is like in constant pain.
Yeah.
And pain fuels anger and also the dark side.
Yes.
So he's super powerful.
And also he built his little castle in that lava place. That
just to remind him of
said anger.
Yeah, because it's right
betrayal.
on top of where he was chopped down.
Yeah.
Which nobody really knows.
So fucking dark.
But it's so cool.
It's so dark.
I love that. It's such a great...
I need this pain so I don't forget.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So when he gets up from his throne and he looks out the window, that's what he's looking at.
Yeah.
Like
It's
that's where...
insane. Yeah.
Yeah. It's such a small little thing, and if you don't know, like you would never think about it. But for us geeks, man, it's great. But again, that's just like, that's good writing.
No,
then you have those other parts where like, oh my God, fire.
Yeah.
What do we do?
Dude, this whole
any suggestions here?
Yeah, like the walking around and like it.
And minutes ago, he had just extinguished everything as well.
Dude, yes, but like they're running around in the dark, and then like suddenly he is like in town. Like they're cutting like weirdly between this fight and Darth Vader and Obi-Wan.
Maybe it's to make us feel like Obi-Wan. Maybe.
Fabian is taking his bike away.
Yeah.
Yes, Le Fabian.
Le Fabian.
That we never mention.
No.
Because he hasn't been here, so he doesn't exist.
Yeah, he's a ghost.
He's the other part of Max.
Yeah, he's
that owns this place.
Wife Vader.
What? Oh,
Darth
okay,
Vader.
I got it.
Wife. Yeah.
Wife Vader.
Totally not okay. But that's why we do it.
But no, but it's just like, it was a weird episode. It has its moments, and I think all the moments belong to Mr. Juan, Kenobi.
Yeah,
he sells it all.
Yeah, and I mean, thankfully the show is called Obi-Wan, and
in that sense, he is
the one carrying.
So I guess next week we can kind of like see where this picks up.
Yeah. And also to see if it's like, is it a good or a bad show? Yeah. Like if they can't pick it up from this, I don't really have much hope for the rest of it.
Yeah.
Like I'm still gonna watch it.
But the way they saved Juan Kenobi, like it is just weird.
Yeah.
It's like, a little fire that I can fucking hover above, or like basically remove all the ground.
Yeah.
No, but I can just extinguish.
Like seriously, the suit that he wears can withstand space. He can float in space and survive.
No problem. Yeah, it's so
Like,
weird. It's
he
just
can actually go through lava with that suit. It's in a comic book. Like the suit is totally
but also,
indestructible.
he's like, oh, look, there's a robot that's picking up Obi-Wan. I couldn't use the Force to stop that.
and
That's
apparently it's somebody in the robot outfit. Maybe somebody's from the Bad Batch. So it might be connected there.
Maybe. But it's
series.
just like a weird thing. The only explanation that I've been able to kind of accept that he looks at them and there are a lot of things happening in Darth Vader's head as well. Because like you have to remember Anakin is still in there somewhere, you know, and he's like, I can't fight him like this. Like he's a little...
Yeah, this would be too easy.
Yeah, this is
would
not
be-
the revenge that I imagined.
exactly.
I want the fight that we had.
It needs to be satisfying.
Yes,
You know?
like I want to kill him at his peak.
Yeah.
So it feels like, okay, I'm just going to walk away from this
Yeah.
and then I'm going to fight him. The next time we meet, he'll
Yeah.
be ready, basically.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, they found him. So
Yeah,
they're
so
going to
he's
find him
out.
again.
Yeah, the cat is out of the bag. Now
Yeah.
we just need the cat to fucking grow up.
Exactly. Like savor it.
Yeah. So that's the only explanation that I could find for this.
Yeah.
Because, like, you know, the blasters go through fire, so you could just ping, ping, ping,
Yeah,
motherfuckers.
Yeah,
But
there
yeah,
is no
it was
excuse,
weird.
Really.
No,
It
there
was
really
an
is,
active
yeah.
choice. It had to be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was just weird, but hopefully the next episode will explain things.
Yeah. And talking about things, let's go into some Stranger Things.
Stranger Things.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, we don't have a lot of time.
No, Ilias don't have a lot of time.
My neighbor hasn't written anything, so I guess we're good.
Okay, cool.
Unless he has and I missed it. No, nothing. So we're good.
Cool.
So let's wrap this up with some Stranger Things.
And spoiler for
Stranger Things.
you haven't seen the full
No, I've
first part.
seen 2 or 3 episodes.
Okay, so half, I guess.
Half of the first part.
The first part.
Which is confusing enough.
Yeah. So a third.
Fucking yeah.
But I've seen the entirety of it, and I mean, I really, really enjoyed this season. I think they did.
I'm a bit
lot
confused with this season, like on the 3rd episode at least. Like, where are they taking this? Because this is not the last season, but the one before.
Second last. Yeah.
Second last, yeah.
Mhm.
And I'm a bit confused at the point where I'm at in the story with the bad guy and what's happening.
To me, it was
It's-
very obvious.
Okay.
A lot of things. So I was disappointed that it was a little too obvious. And I don't know if the show is more directed to younger audiences
I don't
or
know.
not.
I don't think it is with the amount of, like...
But that it sounds like a negative, and of course it is when you find, like, when you have a theory and it just pans out, and it just
It's
felt
not-
too
yeah.
obvious. Like, you didn't have to work to
it's
find...
It's never satisfying when you figure it out.
No. But I mean, for us proper movie geeks, it's easy to find these things. Like, you've watched enough Scooby-Doo, you know who the bad guy is. But apart from that, I really did enjoy the whole of it. Like I said, I think it's a great progression of things. The first 2 episodes might be a little bit slow, and then it picks up.
I didn't think they were slow. What I like about this one is that it's not as much like the previous one, where everyone's just jabbing at each other. You know, like
I think this one is more on par with the first season than the second and third one, for sure.
But something I didn't like was the bullying in the... like everywhere, actually.
Yeah.
And not that I don't mind them portraying bullying. That's not what I mean. It's just that if someone did that in real life, like, you know, like in the rink there when they are roller skating, and they did this like whole thing, or grown-ups there.
Yeah.
Like no one intervened, no one did
videotaped
anything. No,
There's
and then
proof.
they were surprised when she punched her in the face.
Yeah.
And it was such a
like,
weird...
She got a concussion. Like, no, she should have been dead.
She should have gotten like
I would have
another...
fucking stomped.
Why
her
did she only
face.
hit her with one skate?
Yeah,
No,
exactly.
She deserved at least 2.
Yeah,
No,
exactly.
but it was just like that whole thing. Like, I was like, are these grown-ups stupid? Like, is everyone in this show... like, they just made everyone in that world...
It was a different time, Ilias.
It doesn't matter. Like, it was so weird. Like,
No, but remember when we were bullied? No, exactly.
no,
That's what I mean.
exactly.
No. When
it's
I was
such
like
a-
a little bit bullied when I was a kid, nobody gave a fuck. And
No, but this
you
was
didn't talk about it either. Like,
no, but this was done in the open where everyone
everyone.
could see. They even had fucking spotlights on, so no parents just turned around and like, oh, they look like they're having fun, you know, like
Probably.
because you could see that they clearly that it wasn't fun, you know, and
but nobody likes 11, you know.
no, but and then the same thing where it was like, oh, my dad that died, and they were like, and the teacher's like, should I say something? Like, I'm a dumbass. Like everyone just became, I don't know, some type of stupid.
Evil, maniacal fuck.
Yeah, like if I saw that kid,
Like, would you not give
I would
a fuck?
Yeah, I would kick her out of the window because she wasn't only being mean, she was also being, you know, like
actually
annoying. Like she was so annoying and so fucking evil.
disrespectful and
Like this kid's like, her dad died and you think it's like, I'm going to be a wise ass.
yeah.
Like, who is this? Like, and why didn't the teacher do anything? Like, oh, well, we're just going to let her continue. Like,
Yeah.
what?
Even
That was your problem?
Kind of
Like,
even
yeah.
fueling
Yeah.
whatever.
Oh,
like
man.
instead
I
of
was so
going
annoyed. Yeah.
defending her and saying, well, this is her interpretation of the
this
thing, which
assignment. Yeah.
theoretically is actually correct because
And you go fuck
he
yourself,
is a
kid.
fucking hero.
Yeah.
You don't know. It's Hopper.
No. I have a mug with Hopper's face on. No.
Yeah.
But it was just weird. Like that scene, like that no one did anything was just like, okay, this is weird.
Christopher Nolan.
Directed by Christopher Nolan.
And the first few episodes were by Sean Levy, the guy who did the Adam Project. He did Free Guy. He did what else did he do? He's done some like proper big movies.
Dude,
at least. That surprised me.
On that subject, I watched the the 10 blah blah wrong about this movie, that YouTube thing on Free Guy.
Oh yeah.
It's oh my god, they just killed it.
Awesome.
So good.
Oh man.
Like,
I've been hooked at those.
Oh
like,
yeah, they're
that's
so
what
much
I've been
fun.
binging the whole week.
Cinema Sins.
Cinema Sins. Yeah.
That's the one.
But what I love about Cinema Sins is that they have cinema wins too. So they always have the different angles. So with every movie, they do wins and sins.
Okay.
So it's always like they're shitting the fuck out on the entire movie, but then they're praising on the same.
What deserves praise. Yeah. Okay, cool. I didn't know that. I'll check that out.
Yeah.
So that whole channel is so good.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't really have much to say about Stranger Things more than I really enjoyed it. I can't wait for the final 2 episodes, which is so weird. And
but
I really
do they leave you with a cliffhanger there, or like I want the fucking end?
Yeah, I want a lot of resolution here.
Okay, cool.
But again, it feels like I kind of already know. So I hope they do a big mind-bending twist or something. And kind of waiting to see like a proper bad guy, I guess. Like,
okay,
is there a bigger baddie or is there not a bigger baddie?
Or is it just like, these beings
exactly
that are
like
part of this weird world, parallel?
Because it's strange.
Yeah, but I feel like on this season they haven't tied anything together. Like this is where you should be wrapping it up a bit, and then preparing for it in the next season, because it feels like there's a risk of this becoming like Game of Thrones. We're like, oh yeah, and she became really crazy. You know, like
just kill her.
What? Yeah, exactly. Just need to kill her and it's over. Yeah, like it's all good.
We're
He's the dragon guy. Nah, there's no throne. Nah.
Yeah.
Just like, oh, you mean the throne that this whole fucking show is based on?
I think I'm smelling barbecue.
Yeah, but they're eating there, the racists.
Ooh. Nice.
Yeah, but
racist party.
Stranger Things, Obiwan.
Yeah,
I have nothing else.
It's all good, and it's all
summer.
Yeah, it's all so, and
you got other things to do.
Yeah, and fucking almost 2 hours. So
holy shit! What?
Good.
How
job.
is this episode 2 hours?
Well, it's not 2 hours.
Yeah, it's 1:48.
Yeah.
I don't know how we managed to talk for this long.
It was me pushing all the buttons.
Buttons.
Yeah. Yay. Me. So yeah, thank you guys. You deserve all of these applause.
Because you managed to stick to the end.
Yeah, you did. And hope you're having a great summer, early summer,
Exactly.
whatever the fuck this is.
It's National Racist Day.
Yes, it is. And yeah.
Yep.
See you guys or talk to you guys next week. And yeah, hopefully Ilias will have finished Stranger Things.
Yeah.
So we can talk about it.
And also Barry, and also all the other shows I haven't seen.
Yeah, exactly. The boys. The boys are out.
The boys are out in
boys
town.
are back in town.
Yeah. Holy shit. Yeah, I need to watch it. That's the only thing I want to see.
All of that good stuff. Yeah, stay tuned, stay fucked, and be awesome.
Be awesome. Yeah.
Yeah. All that good stuff.